Sorry, I'm starting the video and I'm just adding a little bit more shimmer because God knows you can't. What do they put in this? It smells so nice. Hey guys, Merry Christmas and welcome back to my channel. So if you can't tell by the theme, the trees, the candles, the music that will constantly be changing in the background, it is December, it is Christmas time. So I'm doing a little holiday, festive, edgy makeup look because when I think of the Christmas looks, I always, of course, pop a red lip. That's like my go-to and matches my flannel, so what are you gonna do? And I just want to do something fun, a little bit festive, a little shimmer. So I'm playing with some products you've seen, just kind of getting around. I'm gonna be doing some techniques, other things going like cutting the crease, things like that, playing with some stuff that I've had, but I haven't played on like my channel personally. So I just really wanted to sit down on my only day off this week and just play with a little makeup and get that going. So if you guys want to know what I'm going to be doing for my Christmas look, or maybe doing, since on Christmas Day I have a little like time crunch, I will be working Christmas Eve from 9 to 6. So if anyone gets bored, hit me up at the Clinique counter at Macy's Dulles and I will do your makeup and we'll just hang out and chit chat. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and if you want to know how I do this awesome little face, then just keep on watching. Look at me, I'm exposed. I'm basically naked and it feels weird. I did go into work like this and my coworker Emily was like, you should do your face like that all the time, and I'm like, too naked, too naked. Okay, so I did prep my skin off camera ahead of time. So I started with my Kanuka lip balm, that's my little chapstick, and then my First Aid beauty products with the cannabis and oat dry oil with redness and the Kona beauty stick for puffiness and dark circles, because God knows I'm staying up late watching TV and reading fanfic. So I'm gonna prep the skin with that Origins Pore Perfuming Cooling Primer. So let's just hope I don't get this all over the place and spill makeup on my aunt's new carpet. I always forget that it's like a hot mess putting this in there. And I take a little extra from the bottle and just stick it because it, like, the foam kind of gets stuck in there. Nice thing about Christmas is all like the Christmas music and like the lights and things, all that. I do like that part of Christmas. I also like the candles. I mean, clearly one is not a Christmas, don't want to burn my hand, Christmas candle, but the other one, it smells like a nice little green tree there. So for my foundation, we're gonna go in with that Becca Ultimate Coverage 24 Hour, which I did use this one and the other Becca one in my first impressions video, which I have been playing with this one more than the other like Becca Pore Profining ones. So this one is definitely a lot more full coverage. I would probably like this more if it actually was my color. It's just a little too golden for me, that's the thing. But because it is wintertime, maybe I do want a little bronzy look. So I've learned just to kind of be careful with the pumps, not be too generous. Like last time, like I actually put this on one time and I was like, full coverage face, we're not about that. And I'm actually gonna go in with my Pure foundation brush. I ordered this on a Cyber Monday. You can't see it because it had like the Barbie face from her Barbie collection, but it's supposed to help smooth out the foundation, which sometimes I feel like it does it and sometimes I'm like, am I just pushing around the foundation? That's the only thing. I feel like I'm kind of brushing my face, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just different. Though I haven't used my beauty blender in a while to put up my foundation on. I have been more into like a brush phase. Maybe I'll go back and try it with the beauty blender. I'm just trying to figure out a way to actually make the foundation like not crease and cake in my smile lines. It's like no matter what I do, it's only on this side too. So I guess I have more of a smile line here than on this side, but foundation will always just cake in there. So I need to either get a pore perfecting primer just for that area or just to figure it out. Now that we're all evened out, which I really do think I would like this foundation more if it was just in my color. It's just a little bit golden, but it's a nice like full coverage foundation after I've been playing with it for some time, just figuring that out. So next is going to be that First Aid Beauty Avocado Concealer because we just need to touch up on some areas. And I'm just gonna So I hope you guys are having a good Christmas. I know it's going to be getting chaotic at the mall, and I went in to visit and my boss was like, can you like come in on Friday, your next day off? Like today I have Sunday, so it's like, can you like like work the rest of the week? Like, because we're into the holidays and it's like the outside of you is like, yeah, I'm always up for like working overtime. And then the other part of you deep down inside is like, oh, I really wanted the day off. I mean, are you sure you need me? But of course I said yes. I mean, I could always use more hours. It's not like I do anything else. I work, play with makeup at work, come home, play with makeup at home, and yeah. So like might as well get paid doing something I love. And I am going in with that. I ordered also like It Cosmetics brushes because they rarely go on sale, and on Cyber Monday they went on sale. So this is their airbrush concealer It Cosmetics brush. There's no number, but it's just a nice little fluffier one. I actually thought about using this as a highlighter brush, but it really does help blend out that concealer, like smoothing it into the foundation versus it just like kind of sitting on there. So I'm just gonna touch up in some areas because my skin, as always, when has it not been horrible? I just feel like my skin is a hot mess, and it's gonna be a hot mess for some time. But that's just life and being a girl, so I'm just like, you know, just gotta make do with what you have. Okay, now that we have my liquid base on, my liquid face going on here, I am gonna go and set it with that Rhodial powder. So I'm first gonna set it under the eye with a flatter brush. So this is that like Farrah Stippling 40 FM brush. I like this one for concealers and just because it has that flat top. So just gonna, tap up. Woo! Did you see that excess? Okay, and tap that off. And just when I think of Christmas now, I think of my best friend Kelly. She's actually flying to Malaysia to visit her sister. That's her Christmas present. I came back literally like, I think before Thanksgiving to our apartment one time, and she had already decorated the place in Christmas. And I'm like, you gotta do that. You really gotta do that, because she's like a Christmas fanatic, which I mean, I like Christmas, but Thanksgiving's my holiday just because the way my dad's side of the family does it. So I have no problem with Christmas. It was just, can you wait till after? Can you do it like on Black Friday? I get it then, but. And I'm also gonna set that forehead. Yeah, I just feel like as a grown-up, like holidays pass more often because you're just focusing on work. All right, and I'm going in with It Cosmetics. It's not sponsored by It Cosmetics. This video is not sponsored by anybody. I'm not sponsored, but I just like their brushes personally, so I have a lot of It brushes, but I'm going in with that B brush from the limited edition collection just to set the rest of the face. Yay. Waiting for the man with the plan. Whether I got that lyric right, probably not, but you know, I'm having fun. Christmas music's fun. I do like the Christmas Canon song. That was my parents' wedding song, and that's just like the prettiest song. And then of course Trans-Siberian Orchestra, because who doesn't want to rock out to some Christmas music? I'm just gonna fill in the brows first. I am mixing up my routine a little bit. So I know it's gonna throw you guys for a curveball, but I'm gonna fill in those brows with that NARS brow pencil because I am like almost done on this one. That still looks like a lot, but yeah, no, I've used a lot of this. I like a full brow, so I'm just gonna fill that in while we're here. So I'm just changing up how I'm doing things. So I'm actually gonna start with the eyes first. Throwing you guys a curveball. Ha, you thought I was gonna do the whole face and then the eyes. No, mixing it up. Just because I'm really excited to do this eye look. It's something I haven't tried personally. I just wanted to do a different kind of like festive eye look, because typically when I think of like holiday eye looks or just holiday makeup looks in general, I kind of think of my like Sabrina video. Very nice, subtle eye, maybe a little smoke and a pop of like a red lip with some sparkle. And I kind of wanted to do something a little different. So we're just gonna play around and kind of experiment and see where this goes. Fluff, 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 fluff. Do you ever look in a up-close mirror and you just feel horrified by the way you look? I do half the time with makeup and without makeup. I'm just like, dear God, is that me? It's me, but what are you gonna do? If only one day I could wake up and look like Emma Stone, that would be amazing, but not happening, sorry. Still Veronica, but you know, nothing wrong with being Veronica. I'm sorry if you're hearing noises because I am filming in the living room with all the Christmas decorations. Milo just realized what's happening here. Milo, he's just like, can you feed me while you're filming? And I'm like, no, sir, I'm putting on my face and you've been fed. It's a bottomless pit, I swear. So I'm gonna prime those eyes with that Morphe eyelid primer if it would get out of the bottle, you know. And again, you could always just use concealer. So I did move in a little closer so you guys can kind of see up more of the eye makeup look. So I'm actually going to start with my Stila liquid shadows. I love these. These things are amazing. You could do them just like as a little shimmer on the top. You could do it for the full eye. Like these are just awesome. And I'm actually going to go in with the Vivid Garnet shade, which they have like that wand applicator, like for lipstick, lip glosses kind of thing. I'm just gonna kind of be careful because you have to really be precise when doing this stuff. So I am gonna start it as my overall base. Yeah, I'm doing like a full red base. I want this to be like, bam, what kind of holiday look is going on here? The thing is, you do have to be careful because these can get everywhere if you're not. I'm trying to like raise my eyebrows so I can make sure I get it all on the lid area. Make sure I'm getting it all over. And I am going to clean that up. I'm just taking my Morphe M461 brush and I am just kind of buffing that now that it's dried a little bit, just because I don't want it to be so messy. That's the only thing about the Stila, you got to be careful. Like it can get everywhere, especially if you move your eyelid too much. So I'm just making sure I blend out that whole thing. But guys, it's hard enough trying to go into any of the makeup stores and not buy one of these. Like I have 5 of these. I almost bought a green one today while finishing up some Christmas shopping. And I was like, I don't need it right now. Let me finish another color before I buy a different one. But I just love them so much. They make it so much easier. So now that that's blended out, I'm gonna go in with my Nomad Berlin Underground palette. So I have played with this one a bit, so I am gonna go in, you know what? I'm gonna go in with the Poor But Sexy shade. So I'm just kind of gonna dip a little bit of that and blend it out in my crease just because we have a little gold. Why not? I'm feeling the moment. I'm gonna go in with this KO stage here and just kind of do a little top color on there as well. If anything, it'll be a red and gold Christmas eye look. I thought about doing green. I thought about doing, like, I wasn't sure how this was gonna turn, but I was like, you know what? I really definitely want to use that red, and I'm feeling that. So now that that's blended out there, just going with the flow here. And I only use that Stila one as a base, so I will probably go back and add a little bit more, but right now I just want to make sure I get that gold going. But now I'm gonna go with the corner of my eye in that tack list. I don't know these names. I really need to like go back to school. I can't like speak or say anything. In that red shade. I'm just gonna keep dipping in there, and I'm gonna add that to my outer corner. But I hope you guys will have a good Christmas or happy holidays, whatever's happening with your families and what you're going to be doing. I'm just excited just to see my sister and hang out because I didn't really get to see her that much during Thanksgiving. But what are you going to do? Hopefully this time she doesn't spill red wine on my white sweater. It's all good, Jacqueline. If you happen to be watching this, don't worry. I got it out. But lesson learned, I'm just going to continue to live my life in all black clothing, because I love my black hole inspired personal style. Now I am going to cut my crease, which I'm just gonna add some concealer to my inner corner, just because the next shadow I wanna put on is a little bit lighter and I don't want it to like blend out. So I'm gonna cut the crease with my concealer just so it doesn't accidentally mix. And this is a trick you can do at any point. Just kind of cutting the crease allows a little definition above here so you don't lose what you blended out in there. And just to add another shadow, just because the shadow I'm gonna add is another Stila liquid and it's lighter, this just allows me a little bit more like a safety net, just to make sure I don't lose that shadow. And it adds for a really cool dramatic like eye makeup look. I know cutting the crease, it looks weird. I'm just like, what's happening here, but what are you gonna do? Okay, now that that is dried, I'm gonna go in with the Stila Smoky Storm, which is like a nice little shimmer one in there. Just a nice... It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for this. I'm telling you guys, I forget what these retail mainly because I usually buy them at like Marshall's for like $7.99 each, but I think these are probably in like the $20 to $25 range individually, but you can buy the sets, and I recommend buying the sets. So, and same thing with the red one. I'm just gonna go in and whoo. I mean, what's a festive eye look without a little shimmer? What kind of Christmas song is this? I don't know any of these Christmas songs that are popping up on the station. Like, I was really tempted just to put on my alternative rock metal music station, but I'm like, that's not very festive, Veronica. You gotta stick with the theme. Can you just play the Grinch soundtrack? That would be great, TV, thanks. And because you could never have enough shimmer, I'm gonna go in with this Hansa, like, bronzy golden shade here. It'll add some color. Sparkle, sparkles. I don't get people who don't like sparkles. I'm like, they're just awesome and shiny. Like, come on. All right, so where I'm mixing it up is where I'm going in with that SO36, which is that dark green shade. I'm gonna do that under the line instead of the red, and I'm going in with that Holiday It Cosmetics smudger brush. Just because, you know what, we can't have a full red look. Let's add a little green underneath. So this will be like a edgy festive makeup look, or edgy Christmas makeup look, one of the two. So this shade is actually not like a bright green. It's more like a forest army hunter green, which I guess because the red is so dark, it kind of goes in with that. But I'm liking it. It's a little different. I've never done like two different colors up at the top. And I'm just gonna clean up that top part here just because I don't want it so harsh. All right, so I'm just gonna pop on fake lashes and I'll be right back. What a difference fake eyelashes make, and especially because these are like my dramatic eyelashes. These are like bam in your face. So these are definitely like holiday festive, but they make the eye look so much better. So now we're gonna go back to the face and start warming it up the rest of the area since the eyes are done. Thank God, it takes forever. So I'm gonna go in with that number 7 bronzer in Caramel, which is just a nice little like drugstore matte bronzer. As I was reaching up to grab my brush, like look a little bit more. So we're just going to bronze up the face with, can you guess, another It Cosmetics brush I bought in that set for Cyber Monday. I'm gonna go in actually with the cream blush, Amped Up Apple, which if you're one of the people on the waiting list for it, don't shoot me, it's only available on Gratis. So what I like to do with like the cream ones is I like to warm it on the palm of my hand because I'm afraid of just drawing it on my face. It's gonna ruin my foundation. So I just take it from the palm of my hand and just warm up my face that way. So I'll get a little coloring, a little blush. And I swear I'm not giving anyone the finger, I'm just adding the blush all over because I just want it to be like a subtle coloring since the eyes are so intense. At least intense for me. All right, next is the highlight because it's the holidays. We gotta sparkle the F out of our faces. And I'm gonna go in with that Tarte. Yep, the Tarte, it's the Sugar Rush line. So that one's like that girly school look. Yes, Milo, it's from Tarte. He's very vocal. He has opinions, apparently. So I'm just going to take a little bit, warm it up. Pray to God I get this right. Because the only thing is, if you don't blot this out quickly, it can be patchy all over the place. But it's so pretty. Like, if you could just see it in person, like, it's just so nice. It's so cool looking. But it really does like pack a punch. And it quick dries, so you better get in there making sure it blends out. That's why I like to go in with my finger just to blend that out on here. And I put some on my hand. I warmed that there, so I'm gonna just Add a little on the nose. And my Cupid's bow. And on my chin, because why not? This is a good tip, actually, if you have dry skin. I have oily skin, but this one will just make it seem like your skin is much more hydrated. Trust me, my skin is already hydrated enough. If you want like a super sparkly highlighter, this is your gem. Like, please get the Tarte Sugar Rush. Like, it's awesome. And I think it's also like only in the $20 range. Like, it's not, the Sugar Rush line is not as expensive as maybe the rest of the products. Maybe because it's catered to younger girls and I'm a 24-year-old buying from it, but I'm like, I was curious, I want to play with it. It looked awesome and it would not come off. Can you guess it's going to be a red lip? So I'm going to line my lips with the MAC lip liner in the color All Dressed Up. So I'm just going to quickly get that going. All right, guys, don't laugh, but I have a very serious problem. I have too many reds. Oh my God, what's a girl to do? Okay, so I have a lot of reds and I've used the underage red before, but I have the other Kat Von D Adore red, and this one's like gold with a little shimmer, which is perfect for the holidays. Then I've got a liquid lip red one. I know, Milo, there are so many red lipsticks. He's really not helpful in this situation. Would you get over here and help? And then I got a new red, the matte one from the Ipsy. Milo, can you help me choose a red? Nope. All right, just because it's the holiday look, it's the shimmer, I decided I'm going with the Kat Von D Adora red, which I don't know if it's going to swatch on here, but it's a red with golden flecks in it. So it's just kind of got like a little metallic reddy kind of look, so I'm feeling that. So we're going to go in because I decided, and it's something different. I don't know why, but her lipstick smells so good. I don't know what it is, but they smell amazing. Like, I wish you could see this red. It's just so beautiful and shimmery and gold light reflecting. Speaking of shimmer, I did buy that, was it the Urban Decay? Like, I unveiled it, like, what's the name here? It's the Urban Decay Honey. If I could get the thing open. Oh, come on. It's what's the problem with no nails? You can't open anything afterwards. Like, open up, you son of a nut. Oh, and of course it like squirted in my face as I was getting angry, being like, open up, son of a nutcracker. Like, so we're just gonna add a little shimmer to the body because it's the holidays, and whether you can see it on camera. Ooh, it smells good. It really does smell like honey. I am wearing like a low cut like bodysuit, so there's like a little sparkle down there. Don't get excited, people. I don't have a lot of cleavage. Right, I'm gonna set the face with my Kat Von D setting spray, and we are good to go. Set the face, come on. Come on, do the wave, do the air wave. All right, guys, and this is my festive, maybe edgy holiday makeup look. I'll figure out the name, like, later on when I'm editing, but I just wanted to do like a fun little eye color with some red and gold and some green, and I've got my Kat Von D Sparkly Gold lipstick. I really thought I was gonna go in with that Morphe one just because it is new and it's a nice little true red, but you know, shimmer always wins. So I am actually really loving this look, so I think I might do it on Christmas for real. I'm just gonna need to get up early since I have to go to Annapolis to see family, but this is my little festive makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoyed and had fun, and I had fun playing with this stuff and changing locations and filming in front of the Christmas tree. I did not help decorate, but I'm like management. I'm good at sitting like at a fire drinking coffee and telling you what to do versus actually doing it. So I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and in case you're doing last minute Christmas shopping, please be nice to the employees. They don't want to be there, but they will help you. Just be nice to them, find the right presents, and they will help you. All right, so you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and I will see you later. Bye.